Stand by, folks. We're counting you down to tip-off of tonight's broadcast. There's a couple more things that I need to do. I know this is an incorrect display, but didn't get time to get everything changed like I wanted. But counting you down to Game 4 of the NBA World Championship Series between the New York Knicks and the San Antonio Spurs. I'm going to adjust the counter here to 15 minutes. 15 minutes, and then I will hit the air right after I take care of a couple of things and make sure my wife gets situated. So here we go. Stand by. Run it down with it. All right, guys, you ready? Let's do this doggone thing. York Knicks can do better than the Mets today, says Bruce Marmy. Daniel Berry says, what's good, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Tequila McCord is with us. Woo! Hope y'all are ready, as I am. It's time for Game 4. All right, everybody, I hope you're ready. Let me get rid of this screen right here. I'm running a little behind, so forgive me for that. Welcome inside Championship Central on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. And tonight, we got what could be a series right now if the Spurs take care of business and win tonight at MSG. But you know it's going to be off the hook at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, as we present to you Game 4 of the NBA World Championship Series between the San Antonio Spurs and the New York Knicks. We're a few minutes away from tip-off, so let's get this party started, shall we? The NBA World Championship Series on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network begins right now.
The following is a presentation of the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
A pleasant good evening to one and all in the region, across the nation, and around the world. We welcome y'all to the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network continuing coverage of the 2026 NBA World Championship Series. And tonight, Spurs and Knicks Game 4 at the world's most famous arena. We like to call it Madison Square Garden. So I got a question. Do y'all call it the NBA Finals, or are some of you old schoolers like me and call it the NBA World Championship Series? I got to ask this question earlier today because, you know, some people say you got to call it the NBA Finals. It's good for the brand. I know it's good for the brand, but I'm old and I'm old school. And the first series I ever watched was 1981 with Larry Bird and company beating the Rockets, and it was called the NBA World Championship Series. And I only watched one game of that series because the rest was on tape delay. 1982 was the first full series that I watched between the Lakers and the Sixers, because even though I was in love with Magic Johnson and the Showtime Lakers, I wanted to spite my mother and root for Philadelphia. The next year, I got my chance, and they won. But Mom loved Julius Erving and the Sixers also, so we just had it going in the household. We're due for a break, and when we come back, that's my first question of the night. Do y'all call it the NBA Finals or the NBA World Championship Series? Let me know down below. Going to have trivia tonight. May have a couple giveaways tonight, but we invite you also to contribute to the cause via Cash App, Super Chat, or a PayPal donation. We're ready to go. Let's take a break, and when we come back, it's Game 4 of the NBA World Championship Series between the San Antonio Spurs and the New York Knicks. The lineups and the tip are next on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now, the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got CarShield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV, and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I didn't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable, and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic. They called Car Shield and saved my family and I $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give Car Shield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
Car Shield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
SMSN continues our coverage of the NBA World Championship Series. Tonight, it is Game 4 between the New York Knicks and the San Antonio Spurs. The Knicks lead this series 2-1, and we want to ask you guys, do the Spurs tie up the series, or do the Knicks take a stranglehold going back to Texas? Because there will at least be a Game 5 in this series, and that will be Saturday night down in San Antonio. The question going down to San Antonio, are the Spurs going to be even, or are they going to trail 3-1 heading back down to Texas? The Spurs had home court advantage, but then the Knicks won the first 2 games of the series. It's all tied up also in the Stanley Cup final, as Game 5 is tomorrow. They're tied 2 games apiece heading back down to Carolina. And we will, if Droid's available, he'll call that game tomorrow. If not, I will. But we're going to have something for you tomorrow. We are also getting our baseball coverage back together because I did the first couple games for the White Sox. Then the WNBA took off. And I think they're getting ready for what? They're getting ready to do the national anthem. And then they're going to introduce the starting lineups with longtime PA announcer Mike Walshevsky, who took over for John F.X. Condon, who passed away in 1989. And I love listening to old pay announcers. That's how I got started with basketball, because I heard quite a few of my favorites with PA announcers. Of course, I mentioned my first favorite team was the Philadelphia 76ers, so I love Dave Zinkoff. Love the Lakers when they played at the Fabulous Forum. So Lawrence Tanter, who's still doing it today, is one of my favorites. Andrew Jick, the longtime announcer at the old Boston Garden. John F.X. Condon, as I mentioned, who was the longtime PA announcer for the New York Knicks before he passed away, and our current announcer, Mike Walshevsky, took over. They're doing the national anthem right now, so just filling the time a little bit. We're getting you ready for Game 4 of tonight's game. And when they get to the lineups, we will get to the lineups, and when they get to the tip, we will get to the tip. So I'm so excited to bring this series to you guys. I did the NBA World Championship Series last year, and it was a blast between the Pacers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And as I mentioned, that was a blast to do all seven of those games. And I'm getting spam botted again. Dang nabbit. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, it happened twice. That's what happened. Yeah, see you later. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay. House lights are off as the New York City Fire Department exits the floor. And we're ready for the starting lineups. One of these times. Okay, here we go. De'Aaron Fox starts at one guard from Kentucky. Julian Champagny starts at the other guard. Devin Vassell, a forward out of Florida State. Stephon Castle from Connecticut. And, of course, the big man from France, the alien, Victor Wembanyama. Let's see if we can get 3,000 people to view tonight's game as we did for game one. We had 2,200 for game two. Game three was carousel coverage because we had the Indiana Fever. Now the house lights are down. They're getting ready to introduce the New York Knicks. And, of course, they got to play an intro video. Every team has an intro video now before their starting lineup. And that happened with me. This is my thought. That happened, when the Bulls started turning their house lights off, but they weren't the first team to do it. The first team that I saw turn the house lights off for an introduction was Philadelphia in 1982 when they were introduced by CBS Sports' Dick Stockton, the legendary Dick Stockton. And he introduced the entire team for both teams. And then, of course, Dave Zinkoff took over. Then I saw the Bulls turn the house lights off, which had me enthralled to introduce their starters. And, of course, the music that they use. Tommy Edwards was the longtime PA announcer for the Bulls. He had 2 tours of duty with the Bulls. But the announcer that they're all familiar with is one Ray Clay, who is a good friend of mine. All right, here we go. Karl Anthony Towns from Kentucky, 7-foot center. OG Anunoby from 6'6" from Indiana. And Mike Walszewski is doing the introductions right now. Knicks will wear the home whites. Spurs will wear the road black. Josh Hart from Villanova, Mikal Bridges, also from Villanova, and Jalen Brunson, MVP candidate, also from Villanova. If the Knicks win this series, who is their finals MVP? I say it is Jalen Brunson. Brunson gets introduced, the former Lincolnshire Stevenson Patriot and Villanova Wildcat, former Dallas Maverick also. Because Brunson, for a while, was languishing in Dallas. Mike Brown in his second finals appearance. First one was with Cleveland. Mitch Johnson coached the Spurs in his first finals appearance. The floor is clear, and we're just about ready to go. They got their hype team on the floor. And we're just about ready for Game 4 of the NBA World Championship Series between the New York Knicks and the San Antonio Spurs. Jalen Brunson coming into tonight, averaging 27.3 points per game. I mentioned I was going to change things around a little bit and have the big monitor right here. Well, what happened is, I didn't get a chance to do it yet because I had helped my wife move some things today, and I fell completely asleep. Secondly, I have to set this up where I can have the lights come in good as well. So you see that? I have to change the setting. I got to stay way back. I got to stay way back here, which is fine. But I have to figure out the lights. Knicks in the white uniforms, top and bottom, with the orange numbers and lettering trimmed in blue. And, of course, Taylor Swift has got to be in the house. Jerry Seinfeld there also. Chris Rock. New York born and bred. Adam Sandler, same thing. Spike Lee. Of course, Spike Lee's going to be in the house. He's at every Knicks game. Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner. Ben Stiller in the house also. And as mentioned, what the teams are wearing tonight brought to you by Fanatics. Knicks are in the home whites, top and bottom, with the blue numbers and lettering, with the orange numbers and lettering, I beg your pardon, trimmed in blue. Meanwhile, the Spurs go black tops, black bottoms, white numbers and lettering. The numbers are trimmed in silver. Karl Anthony Towns will take the center jump. Zach Zarba will be the lead official tonight. It'll be Karl Anthony Towns to take the center jump against Victor Wembanyama. And, of course, the Spurs win the tip. Stephon Castle into the front court. Spurs left to right here in the first half. De'Aaron Fox has it on the right wing, guarded by Mikal Bridges, and that's a switch because usually it's Jalen Brunson that has him. Here comes Fox on the drive, in from the left, throws it up, no good, but a foul called on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be his first, and the first team foul. And De'Aaron Fox will shoot two. The Spurs have gotten off to a quick start in every game in this series. Now, in game 3, they got off to a fast start, but the Knicks were even faster to close the first half. De'Aaron Fox with the first free throw, good, our first point of the game, and it's 1-0 San Antonio. Do me a favor, folks. Do not post any spoilers in the chat. I know my feed is behind a lot of people, and I want to be sure that I get the whole game to you. Second free throw on the rim and good. It's 2-0 in favor of the San Antonio Spurs. Here comes Jalen Brunson, bumped by Julian Champagnie as Brunson comes across into the front court. Knicks right to left here in the first half. Over the top pass to Karl Anthony Towns. Missteal De'Aaron Fox. Here comes Towns on the drive. Underneath to Josh Hart. Josh Hart circles out of the lane. Back to Towns. Towns with a fake on the drive. In from the left. All the way to the hole and shoots it in. Karl Anthony Towns with his first bucket. And we're tied at 2. 11:18 remaining in the first quarter. Philip D. Redden is with us. Says, have a great broadcast, my Dusty brother. Thank you very much. Here's Vassell for 3. Good from the right wing. 5-2 Spurs. 11 minutes to go in the first. Jalen Brunson in the front court. Brunson between the rings, picks up his dribble, throws it to Karl Anthony Towns on the drive all the way in. Blocked by Wembanyama, but a foul on Wemby. Wemby with a foul. That's his first and the first team foul. Philip Redden, as I said salute to you, my Dusty brother. Salute to you also, Mr. Redden. I appreciate it. I think he's a USC fan, if I remember correctly. He said, let's have a great broadcast tonight. Absolutely. Here I am wondering where my wife went. She went to pick up my daughter. That's why. That was clean. They should take a look at that. That was clean. I just caught the end of that replay, and that was a clean block. That's a clean block. So we have a challenge from the Spurs, and I think this is going to get overturned. We'll find out in a couple of minutes. We'll come back with 10:55 remaining in the first quarter. It's the Spurs 5 and the Knicks 2. Back with more of the NBA World Championship Series after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live. every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
Philip did indeed confirm that he does like the USC Trojans. Philip, I got a question for you. Do you miss them being in the Pac-10? Because I grew up with them in the Pac-10. Them and UCLA, Arizona, Arizona State. Who else was in the Pac-10? Washington State. And this call has been changed. Oh, yeah, because that was a clean block by Wemby going to the hoop. So that call has been overturned. The foul will be charged to Karl Anthony Towns instead, and that is his second. So a minute plus gone in the first quarter as Stephon Castle in the front court outside right wing Wembanyama. Wembanyama on the drive in the lane, fakes on Mitchell Robinson and shoots it in off the glass. Wemby off to a hot start, 7-2 in favor of the Spurs, 10:38 for the quarter. Jalen Brunson back the other way, over the top to Robinson, missed the layup, Wembanyama the rebound. Back come the Spurs left to right, 10.5 for the quarter. Champagny in the front court finds Castle, three-pointer left wing, off the back of the rim, rebound Josh Hart. Outlet pass to Bridges, back to Hart, nearly was a backcourt violation. Finds Brunson, right corner Anunoby. Anunoby on the drive in for the right, stops, pull-up jumper right wing, no good, Castle the rebound. Ahead to De'Aaron Fox. Fox in the front court. On the drive. In on Josh Hart. 10-foot floater. Missed it. Hart the rebound. Back come the Knicks on the push. Ahead to Anunoby. Anunoby lost his dribble. Able to get it back. Works it right in the lane. Comes back outside to Brunson. Brunson leans over the dribble. Now works it right in the lane himself against Champagny. 18-footer head of the key. No good. Rebound tip. Bridges had it. Lost it. Which way? Belongs to San Antonio. Philip D says, yes, it's not the same since they left the Pac-10. The rivalries aren't the same as they used to be. They're not, man. They're not. You knew what rivalry week was in college football a long time ago. Here's Champagny on the drive in the lane. Pitch out Wembanyama. Right corner Vassell. A three on the way. Got it. Devin Vassell with 6, and the lead is 8. 10-2 and 9.5 remaining in the opening quarter. This time it's Josh Hart at the controls. Right to left come the Knicks. Bounce pass stolen by Champagny. Champagny on the drive all the way to the hole for the right-handed dunk. Julian Champagny gives the Spurs a 12-2 lead, and we have time on the floor. 9:16 remaining in the opening quarter. The Spurs are out of the gate playing great. 12-2. That's the score on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN. This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans.
Phew. Sorry about that, folks. Took a little longer than I expected. I had to run to the bathroom, but I'm back, and Victor Locke is with us from Chicago. Victor, what's going on, man?
Oh, nothing much, man. How you doing? After a gigantic
Tired
storm hit here with very high winds, I'm back up and running.
Glad you're okay. Glad you're okay. Again, to all of you that are tuning in, the scoreboard you see on the screen is not in sync with the feed that I have. And my request is do not post any spoilers in the chat because I want to deliver the entire call of this game to you. I need a moment to catch my breath because I had to run to the restroom. We're back to business. They won't let me catch my breath. Jalen Brunson brings it up. Brunson in the front court finds Mikal Bridges off to the right. Bridges between the circles finds Brunson right wing. Brunson on the drive, right baseline, bulls his way in the lane and lays it up no good. Tip Robinson, no. Follow Robinson, no. Robinson tries again. Had the ball slapped away, out of bounds. Stays with the Knicks. Offensive rebounds are going to tell a story tonight.
Be the big story. That'd be the big story.
It'll be Jalen Brunson that'll pull the trigger. Baseline right. Looking to come in. Comes into Anunoby. 3 from the right corner. Got it. That's a big bucket for the Knicks. 12-5 our score. 8:49 for the first. Stephon Castle with ball handling duties across into the front court. Jump past Wembanyama, top of the circle. Couple bounces to the right. Guarded by Mitchell Robinson. Wemby on the drive. Stops, fakes on Robinson. Steps in the lane and lays it around and in. That thing went around the world 6 times and finally fell down. Josh Hart jumps back for the Knicks. Anunoby in the right corner. OG on the drive. In the lane. Got stripped. Foul called. And the Knicks are looking for a shooting foul. Don't know if they're going to get one. Man, Wemby's shot did about 16 tours around the rim and finally fell in. And as my wife teases me about all the time, it's good to have long legs. OG Anunoby had 28 points in Game 3. He was 3 of 7 from downtown, 9 of 13 from the field altogether. Anunoby, the veteran from Indiana, spent some time with Toronto, hits the first free throw. It's 14-6. 14-6 our score in the first quarter. Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. Anunoby tries again. Good. 14-7. This usually happens in this kind of series. It certainly has been true here. The Spurs start fast, then the Knicks start faster, get back in the game. Here's Wembanyama, top of the circle, fakes on Robinson, back to Castle, left wing. Stephon Castle off the Wembanyama screen, on the drive, left of the lane, and on Josh Hart, 14-footer, missed, Robinson the rebound. Back come the Knicks right to left, ahead to Josh Hart. Hart on the drive, down the lane, all the way to the hoop, lays it in, and draws the foul. Josh Hart with his first bucket, looking for 3, and the Knicks are back to within 5. And Victor, we have talked about this the entire series. The Spurs start hot, then the Knicks get hot, and all of a sudden we got a game here.
We got a game here, and not only that, the defense comes to play towards the end for the Knicks. That's how they won the last 2 in San Antonio.
Julian Champagnie picks up the foul. And I lost my feed momentarily here, folks. Give me a moment. I hate when this happens. Technology is good until it isn't. 14-10 is our score. Spurs have the ball left to right in the front court. 7:54 remaining in the first quarter. Here comes Castle. And a foul called. What have you always said, Victor? The fight with technology continues?
And it will always continue.
If y'all have known some of the fights that Victor and I have had at Chicago State University with some of the technological stuff we've had to use over the years. Dylan Harper in the game now. Here comes Castle. Out front, Champagnie. Champagnie on the drive right of the lane. Pitch back to Castle. Castle fakes. Castle on the drive. Stops. 15-footer. Got it. Big bucket for San Antonio. Stephon Castle with 5, and the lead is 6. 16-10. Back comes Jalen Brunson. He drives all the way in. Pitch back out to Bridges. Bridges turns, is loose in the lane. He drives and pitches it back out. I'm having trouble with my feet here, folks. Stand by with me for just a moment. Spurs have the ball. They're coming back the other way. In the front court is Castle. Bounce to Wembanyama. Wembanyama finds Dylan Harper on the right wing. Dylan Harper backs up against Brunson. Harper on the drive, right of the lane. Pitch out to Castle. Left side Champagnie. Left corner is Vassell. Back to Castle. A 3 from straight on is good. 19-10 in favor of the Spurs. They're getting back in hot mode again. 6:49 left in the quarter. Out front is Mitchell Robinson. Robinson holds and looks left of the key, looking to make a move. One bounce kills the dribble, finds Josh Hart. Josh Hart got bumped, works his way to the left corner. Out front, Brunson. Brunson on the drive, in from the left. Pitch back out, Anunoby. His 3 from the right wing. Rimming, no. Rebound, Champagnie. Back comes Dylan Harper and the Spurs, up 9. Right side, Vassell, a 3 from the right corner. Got it! Oh, the Spurs are cooking from long range. It's 22-10 and 5:17 remaining in the opening quarter. Josh Hart has it off to the left. Bounce pass out front to Mitchell Robinson. Let's see if they play hack-a-shat with Mitchell Robinson like they did in game 1 of this series. Here comes Jalen Brunson on the drive. Free throw line jumper. Nope, foul called. And Brunson shoots a pair. Jalen Brunson, the former Stevenson Patriot, heads to the line. And Victor, we talked about this for the entirety that you and I have been partners on the air. It seems like with some players, they start it with one team and they do good, but then they go to another team and they blossom. This is the case with Jalen Brunson. He started good with the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah.
But then it just seems like he has blossomed with New York.
It's more of a chemistry thing. I don't know if you could say that Brunson really meshed well in Dallas. He did as best he could, but he didn't become the monster that he is now in New York. And it is just the change of scenery. Maybe that's the change of different players. Maybe him and Karl-Anthony Towns have really found a way to gel together.
And you need those kind of teammates. Mitchell Robinson will sit down with 2 fouls. 22-11, 6:05 for the quarter. Brunson gets ready. Shoots the second one. Good. 22-12. 6:05 left, opening quarter. De'Aaron Fox in the backcourt brings it up. Guarded by Mikal Bridges. Fox in the front court. Bounce pass Harper on the right wing. Dylan Harper holds and looks, now turns on the dribble on the drive right of the lane. Pitch out Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a straight on three. Good! Man, San Antonio is cooking from long range. 25-12. The Spurs are 5 out of 6 from three-point land in this opening quarter. Bridges in the front court. Knicks are only 1 out of 2. Bridges between the circles out front. 10 on the clock. Bridges on the drive. Free throw line jumper on the way and good. Mikal Bridges cuts the lead to 11, 25-14. 5:20 for the quarter. Wembanyama has it against Brunson. Has a switch. Has a three. No good. Rebound Bridges. Back come the Knicks. Jalen Brunson. 3-point stripe to the right. Now works his way into the right corner. Guarded by Keldon Johnson. Brunson on the drive. Stops right baseline. Comes up shooting. Missing. Rebound comes down to Wembanyama, who took a tumble. Spurs 4-on-5 the other way. Here comes Keldon Johnson on the fly. Lays it in. Keldon Johnson extends the lead back to 13. 27-14 and 4:48 for the quarter. Spurs are 10 out of 14 from the field. Brunson back the other way. In the left corner is Bridges. He shoots for 3 and hits it. He's at 2 in a row from three-point land. Lead down to 10, 27-17 and 4:35 left in the opening quarter. De'Aaron Fox at the controls. Outside left. Vassell comes to get it left wing. Jump pass right corner to Harper. Harper on the drive in from the right is fouled by Landry Shamet. Luke Cornet comes in. Wembanyama goes out. Ariel Huckporty comes out. Mitchell Robinson in. Deuce McBride and OG Anunoby come back for the Knicks. So Huckporty gave Mitchell Robinson a couple of minutes. And Karl Anthony Towns taking the big man under his wing, giving him a lot of advice. And I love seeing things like that. It'll be Dylan Harper that'll pull the trigger. Foul line extended right. 4:23 left in the opening quarter. 27-17, San Antonio. In play to Cornet. Back to Vassell. Vassell with a jump pass to Fox. Fox dancing on the dribble. A right corner three try. Got it! They are 6 for 7 from three-point land, the Spurs are, and they lead by 13. This equals the largest. 4:05 left in the quarter. Jose Alvarado at the controls, pressured by Dylan Harper. Over the top to Robinson. He missed the dunk but drew the foul, and Robinson shoots 2. That foul is charged to Keldon Johnson. Patrick Ewing in the house, former Knick. And I've had this question asked to me. People have asked me, should the Knicks win it all, is Jalen Brunson going to go down as the greatest Knick? The answer to that is a resounding no. And I'll tell you who my greatest Knick is. Robinson's free throw, line drive no good off the back of the rim. Because my greatest Knick of all time is Willis Reed. Now, I love Patrick Ewing. I have loved Patrick Ewing since Georgetown. But he does not go down in my book as the greatest Knick. And the reason I rank Willis Reed over Patrick Ewing is Game 7 in 1970. Second attempt on the way, no good. Line drive rebound to Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper brings it up for the Spurs. Right side is left side Vassell, back to Harper. Harper works off the Cornet screen. Harper on the drive, right of the lane, double fake, lean in, flip, blocked by Robinson, cleared by Shamet. Shamet back the other way, right to left. Landry Shamet in the front court, finds Alvarado. Alvarado comes out to the right. Alvarado on the drive to the free throw line. A lob to Robinson is tipped by Cornet and picked off by Fox. And we have a jump ball between Alvarado and Fox. But yeah, my greatest Knick is Willis Reed. Where does Patrick Ewing rank for me? A very, 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 very close second. Now, did I see Willis Reed play live? No, I did not. I was but a year old when the Knicks won their last title in 1973. But I am a man who does a lot of research on historic players.
Yeah.
Here's the tip. It's controlled by Wembanyama, but a foul called against the Knicks. I've done my research on a lot of historic players.
I would say that I think Patrick Ewing for me is my number one Knick.
Mm-hmm.
That's who I grew up with. And you can't say New York without Patrick Ewing.
No, you can't. You can't, and you never will.
There are two people you can't say New York without. That's Patrick Ewing and that's Derek Jeter. Like those guys. Tip
good by Wembanyama. They're looking for a goaltend, not going to get it. 32-17, 3:13 for the quarter. The high for the Spurs in the first quarter was 34. That came in game 2. Shamit off to the left. Out front, Alvarado. Want to tell you guys, tomorrow we're going live at 10 a.m. for Snowman in the Morning, and it's a 3-hour spot, so hang with us. Anunoby flying in. Missed the dunk, but a foul call. Yeah, there are several people you can't say New York with, but in the modern times, you can't say New York without Patrick Ewing and Derek Jeter. For those that grew up in my era, before Patrick Ewing, there was Willis Reed.
Right.
And all you got to look at is, as I said, Game 7 in 1970. He only scored 4 points in that game, but he spurred the Knicks on to victory in that 7th game. And remember, they were playing the Lakers and Wilt Chamberlain in that series. 2:53 for the opening quarter. 32-17, Spurs lead. Anunoby's free throw is good. Matter of fact, let me pose this question for the chat. For your team, no matter who it is or what sport it is, whom can you not say your team's name without a legendary name, part 1, and part 2, who is that legendary name? Like for me, my favorite football team is the 49ers. And who's the first name you think of when you think of the 49ers? Joe Montana.
Yeah. I think you already know, like, for you, it's Montana. For me, it's Aikman.
It's Troy Aikman. It's the triplets.
Right.
It's the triplets. Second free throw good for Anunoby. He's got 7 points, 1 of 3 from the field, 32-19, 2:48 for the quarter. Stephon Castle in the front court, leans over the dribble against Mikal Bridges on the move to the left. Castle picks up his dribble, finds Wembanyama, right wing, 9 to shoot, hands to Dylan Harper, 7 on the clock. Dylan Harper has it out front, 5 to shoot. Harper on the move to the right, 3 to shoot. Harper, right baseline jumper, good. How did he get that shot to fall? 34-19. This equals the most points in the first quarter for San Antonio in this series. And again, they had that in game 2. Karl Anthony Towns has it on the left wing, guarded by Wembanyama. And Wemby picks up the foul. And that's his second. Wemby set a great screen for Dylan Harper. He got Alvarado out of the way and hit the jumper right baseline. And actually, it was a 3-second violation that was called. Karl Anthony Towns hits the free throw, making it 34-20. Deuce McBride and Jalen Brunson in, Mikal Bridges and Jose Alvarado out for the Knicks. New York is 8 for 10 from the free throw line in this first quarter. 34-20. San Antonio by 14. Brunson to come in. Foul line extended left. In play to Karl Anthony Towns. Hands to Brunson. Brunson has it out front between the circles. 8 to shoot. Brunson on the drive. Pitch out left corner. McBride 3. No good. Vassell, the one-hand rebound. Outlet pass to Castle. Castle across the timeline finds Dylan Harper. Harper back out front to Castle. Back to Harper on the right wing. Plays it to Castle out front. 13 to shoot. Castle works his way to the right. 150 for the quarter. Here comes Castle on the drive. Right of the lane. Is tripped and fouled. With 150 left in the first quarter. And Stephon Castle to the free throw line. Mitchell Robinson will check in for the Knicks. Julian Champagny will check back in for the Spurs. Free throw is good for Vassell as they were guilty of a 3-second violation. So Towns is out. Robinson is in. Karl Anthony Towns has only played 3 minutes in this ball game. He's the fastest to 2 fouls. Castle has it off to the right. Into Wembanyama, who gathers it in. Feeds it right corner to Fox. His 3, rimming no. Rebound Shamet. 95 seconds for the quarter. Jalen Brunson back the other way. Brunson on the drive in on Champagny. Drives into the lane, this time on Harper. Double fake. Looking for help. Comes back outside to McBride. McBride on the drive. Comes back out to the left wing. 9 to shoot. McBride a scissor dribble. Finds Shamet on the right wing. 5 on the clock. Shamet on the drive. Stops. 15-footer from the right. No good. Rebound tipped high off the hands of Champagny out of bounds. It'll stay with New York. I'm going to answer, before we start the second quarter, I'm going to answer a question that not only my wife has asked me, but a lot of people that have known me in this game have asked me. Anunoby hasn't played a Mitchell Robinson. Wemby guards him loosely now. Jalen Brunson has it on the right wing. 7 to shoot. Out front, McBride, a straight-on 3. A brick. It's going to fall out of bounds. It'll belong to the Spurs. The 35 points for the Spurs represent the largest point total in the first quarter for them. Devin Vassell in, Dylan Harper out. So it's Champagny, Castle, Wembanyama, Vassell, and Fox. Starters on the floor for the Spurs. Here is Wembanyama. Fakes on Mitchell Robinson, who bumps him. Now comes back out. Wembanyama looking to make a move. Here he comes on the drive, right in the lane. Spinning jumper. Got it off the glass. A sky hook. A short sky hook. 40 seconds left in the quarter. And an offensive foul on Mitchell Robinson. The Spurs are bent on tying this series. I think the Knicks are going to challenge that. Yeah, fouls on Mitchell Robinson. We got a break, and we need one. 41.7 left in the first quarter, and your score is the San Antonio Spurs 37, the New York Knicks 20. Back with more after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now, the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, aka Mr. Biggs.
Back from a break early. That's exactly what they're looking at is a review. And Mitchell Robinson was called for an offensive foul, and I think they're going to keep it that way. Look at some of the comments. Philip Redden says, I know this. I'm not a big fan of Ohio State or Michigan, nor am I. But I'm going to have a good time watching Ohio State get destroyed by Michigan now since Ohio State don't want to pay players. Facts. Facts. Thinking Aloud 25 says, what up, Snowman? What's going on, my friend? He also says Patrick Ewing is the greatest Knick ever. Well, it's a tie. For me, it'll be a tie between Ewing and Willis Reed, like I explained earlier. Cal Ripken, Orioles, Ray Lewis, Ravens, yep.
Mm-hmm. Walter Payton for the Bears.
Walter Payton for the Bears.
And of course,
Michael Jordan.
There you go. The Chicago Bulls. There's only one name.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Period.
Now, what about the White Sox? That is a tough one.
Frank Thomas.
I say Frank Thomas, Paul Konerko.
Well, Frank Thomas, Paul Konerko, Robin Ventura. Ozzie Guillen.
The late, great Bobby Jenks. There's a couple of names you could throw in there.
Yeah, there's a few you could throw in for the White Sox. Wemby to the free throw line. His free throw is good, 38-20, 41.7 left in the first. So what the call is a flagrant foul against Mitchell Robinson. So that's 2 free throws and the ball for San Antonio. Wemby tries again. Got it. 39-20. 41.7 left in the first. Keep those teams and names coming, folks.
Mm-hmm.
And if you like what you see and what you hear, please do us a favor and help keep us going. You can do that with a Cash App donation, $ Tallman Dr. K50. In fact, I think Victor can put all the info in the chat for me.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you can do it via Super Chat as the Aaron Fox with us as a dribble over the top to Wembanyama. He gathers it in, got stripped out of bounds. Which way? Stays with San Antonio. Tomorrow, we got Indiana Fever basketball as they welcome the Chicago Sky. Into Vassell. Right baseline jumper is in. Devin Vassell out of Florida State makes it 41-20. 25 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here comes Brunson. Brunson crosses over on the dribble. Is fouled out front by Stephon Castle. 19.7 left in the first. Boston Red Sox, for me, Wade Boggs. No, check that. David Ortiz. David Ortiz for the Red Sox. And since my wife grew up with the Indiana Pacers, only one name you can say for the Pacers, and that would be Reginald Miller. Brunson's free throw is good. 41-21, 19.7 left in the first. Dylan Harper back on for the Spurs. Now, who would be the Spurs' all-time greatest player? There's a couple. There's a couple you can put in there.
David Robinson, Tim Duncan, Dennis Rodman.
You know, you can put in there George Gervin. Second attempt on the way, good. You could put the Iceman deserves mention among the Spurs great. 17 seconds left in the first. The Aaron Fox back the other way, no shot clock. 11 seconds, now 10. Fox out near the timeline. 7 seconds, guarded by Anunoby in a switch. 5 seconds, Fox has it, crosses over, deep three from the left, rimming no, rebound Anunoby, and that will close the quarter. What a quarter for San Antonio. 6 out of 7 from three-point land, nets them a 19-point lead after one. 41-22. Back after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
Victor Wembanyama, 13 points in the first quarter. Jalen Brunson, only 4. And the Spurs have 41 points, and we've only played one quarter. The Spurs are bent in tying this series and taking it back to Texas, making it a best of 3. Now, if you're the Spurs, and Victor and I have talked about this. I've talked about it with the Snow Crew. If you want to be a member of the Snow Crew, you can join our memberships on the YouTube page, or you can join us on Patreon, patreon.com/@Snowman Multimedia. They can't give away games like this where they have a big lead at the end of the first quarter.
They really can't. They really cannot do that anymore. And it's something that I've seen with a lot of teams that we basically like watch, with the Spurs, Fever, or even the Bulls and the Bears at this point. They tend to like fall off at some point, and then they come back with like a cardiac win.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I don't want wins like that. Here comes Towns on the drive. Pitch out left corner, Anunoby as we start the second quarter. Alvarado on front, 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot. Anunoby takes a 3 from the left corner. Good! 41-25. Half a minute gone in the second quarter. Dylan Harper brings it up. Harper, Champagnie, Wembanyama, Carter Bryant, and De'Aaron Fox, who answers? 44-25. 11:15 remaining in the second quarter. Alvarado, Anunoby, Karl Anthony Towns, Landry Shamet, and Deuce McBride. As the Spurs have it, here they come back the other way on a steal. Dylan Harper on the right wing finds Wemby, back to Harper. Harper, one bounce dribble, kills it over the top into Wembanyama, low right. Backs in on Alvarado. A pitch out to Harper. Left wing Champagnie. Left corner Fox. Guarded by Shamet. 5 to shoot. De'Aaron Fox, a step back 3. Got it! Plus a foul on Alvarado. I'm sorry, what? Where was this Spurs team in games 1 and 2?
Sometimes you have to face adversity to actually do something, apparently.
Yeah, Alvarado and Wemby were duking it out in the post. And then Alvarado hooked Wembanyama's leg and then pushed him down after De'Aaron Fox hit the shot. And I think we're going to have another review. As a matter of fact, we are. We'll keep it here. 47-25 in favor of the San Antonio Spurs. This is a referee-initiated review. De'Aaron Fox just hit a 3. That shot counts. So it could be a 4-point play.
Ooh.
Because if the foul was on Alvarado for taking Wembanyama down, Wembanyama gets the free throw. And I think this call is going to stand. 10:45 left in the second quarter, 47-25. Spurs with the lead. The 41 points, and I'll say it again, represent the highest point total for the Spurs in any quarter in this series, only to be matched by the 41 that the Knicks scored on Monday. And the Knicks are facing their largest, a tie for their largest deficit of the postseason in 22. Tomorrow, we got the Indiana Fever for you as they host Chicago. And then Friday, we got some basketball coming your way. Wembanyama, 13 points, 5 out of 7. Did you just ding on me again?
Yes, I did.
I'll answer a question that I get asked a lot. People see me with all kinds of paperwork when I'm in the booth. Victor has seen me with all kinds of paperwork when I'm at the table or in the booth, wherever it is. And I get asked all the time, how do you recognize names so quickly? I really don't have an answer to that, except the fact that I study a lot of players.
It's basically practice.
Mm-hmm. So Wembanyama will head to the free throw line for one free throw, and the Knicks will get the ball. Fox, Harper, Bryant, Champagnie, and Wembanyama for the Spurs. McBride, Brunson, Towns, Shamet. In game 3, Wembanyama had 32 points. He's looking for point number 14 here. It's on the way, and it's good. He's got 14 points. And it's 48-25.
Oof.
You see that? 10:40 for the half. Brunson across into the front court. Knicks need to make a run, and they need to make a run now. We get a foul on Dylan Harper.
I was laughing because I saw the reaction after the loss last week. And I'm like, they lost one game and people are rioting in the streets.
They're up 2 games to 1.
Right.
One game. They're up 2 games to 1. That's like, and I hate making this joke, a few Cub fans I know. Here comes Brunson on the drive. Right baseline jumper. Rimming, no. Rebound, Towns. Double fake, back up. Good, and a foul call. So Karl Anthony Towns heads to the line to try to cut this lead to 20. But why are you rioting? The series is not over.
No.
2, you're up 2 games to 1. This is a 7-game series. My gracious. You know what? Cubs Marlins 2003. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, but at least in that situation, they had somewhat of a legit beat because they're going to contest that if after Bartman, they kind of, fell to the ground. He didn't give up 8 runs.
And they lost hope. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Fox has it off to the right. De'Aaron Fox standing. Oh, nearly lost the ball. Had to pick it up. Champagnie gets it back to Fox. 10 to shoot. Here comes Fox on the drive. Left of the lane. Pitch out Champagnie. A 3 from the right wing. Rebound taken down by Towns. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson on the fly in the front court. Brunson flying in. Lays it in. Jalen Brunson cuts the lead to 48-30. Under 10 to go in the half. De'Aaron Fox at the controls off to the left. Brunson has 6 points in the game. Brunson 13 to shoot. Here's a Harper 3 out of the corner. Good! Dylan Harper continues the hot shooting for San Antonio from distance. And it's 51-30. 9:35 left in the half. Jalen Brunson gets by Wemby on the drive. In the lane, a pitch back out. A McBride 3. Nope. Wemby the rebound. Ahead to Harper. Harper back the other way. Scissor dribble. Spins right of the lane. Pitch back out. Carter Bryant's 3 is good from the left corner. They are smoking hot. 54-30. I ain't making this up, folks. Here comes Jalen Brunson on the drive, right of the lane, lost his dribble, able to get it back. Jalen Brunson drives on De'Aaron Fox, forces his shot, good. Jalen Brunson with 8, 54-32. De'Aaron Fox shy of the timeline, directing traffic back the other way. Over the top to Champagne, a straight on 3, bingo. What? 57-32, 8:35 left in the first half, and I think Horowitz was right. The Knicks are giving it right back to the Spurs after the Knicks took the first 2 in Texas. Here comes Anunoby on the fly. His reverse layup. Nope, but a foul called, and Anunoby shoots 2. What?
Yeah.
End of 6 on the south side. And I can't believe I'm going to say this. Okay. White Sox 2, Braves nothing.
Oh, wow. And that was gonna be the game where it's like, can the White Sox, make the biggest of biggest wins?
They did last. Listen, if y'all missed last night, if y'all missed Monday night's Tuesday night's, I can't talk.
Alphabet soup.
Yeah, alphabet soup. Come get your bowl of alphabet soup here in the crowd. If you missed Tuesday night's game between the White Sox and the Braves, all I will say is our first call of the day will be from Len Casper in the first hour tomorrow. That's all I'll say. All right. I'm not going to set it up. I'm not going to give anything away. I'm just going to say listen carefully.
Also, I made some small little I won't say advertisement, basically a couple of teasers for tomorrow. There will be a Snowman saying, I'm certain, after what happened between the Fever and the Mystics.
Oh, yeah.
On
Monday. Yep. Stephon Castle at the controls. Castle on the drive, in from the left, pitch back out. Champagne's 3, short, rebound, Hart, outlet pass to Clarkson. Clarkson on the drive, into the lane, lays it in. 57-34, under 8 minutes to go in the first half. A lob to Bryant for the 2-hand dunk. Carter Bryant makes it 59-34. I'm not making a score up. 59-34, 7:40 for the half. Josh Hart in the right corner. Back left to Clarkson. Clarkson on the drive. In from the right. Over the top pass to Brunson. Tap pass Bridges on the right wing. Bridges stops. Takes the 18-footer. Rimming no. Rebound Towns. Follow nope. Loose ball foul against New York. Yikes.
Yeah. Yipe again.
Yipe. And as soon as I say Horowitz's name, here he is. He says, yes, both teams need to be shown up in their own kitchen so that games 5 and 6 will have some real effort behind them. I agree with that.
True.
Here's a Champagne 3 off the back of the ring. No good. Rebound, Jordan Clarkson. Steal by Carter Bryant. Bryant on the drive, in for the right, and on Towns. Lays it up. Nope. Towns the rebound. Knicks come down. Look at the other way. They have numbers. Brunson on the drive on the left wing. Brunson is standing dribbles. 7:05 left in the half. Brunson comes out near the timeline. Left wing, guarded by Champagne. Whips it right to Josh Hart. And we get a whistle and a foul underneath. Game 5 will be Saturday at 8:30. And that's a carousel night because the Fever are playing. Well, actually, I don't think that'll be a carousel night because the Fever play at 6. We'll be done with that by 8:15, so we'll have more than enough time to make a transition into this. So that's a solo call. Brunson to come in, foul line extended left, in play to Mitchell Robinson. Hands it back to Brunson. 6:55 left in the first half. Brunson a deep 3. Got it? Are they going to call? Nope, they're not. They're not going to give him the continuation. Brunson says we should have that field goal. The refs say we're going to review it. And I got the feeling this may turn the other way. The Spurs got one, and the Knicks are due to get one. Oh, that should be 3. That should be 3 for Jalen Brunson. They waved it off. Well, we're going to go to a break as they are taking a look at that review, and I hear my beautiful wife coming through. Yeah, she's really tired. And yes, I will say again, Knicks in 6, they have to pay for running Cleveland off the court. Well, if Cleveland actually had a couple of ball handlers, if Cleveland actually had some players that actually wanted to play, so skip that. Cleveland. Oh, man. Ryan McCarthy's with us saying, good evening, Snow Crew. Good evening to you, my friend. Hi, Dr. K, says everybody.
Legendary Dr. K.
Yes. Yes, indeed. So what do y'all what do y'all think? I mean, they got to pay for the yes, Ryan. Yes, Ryan. Cleveland.
Senor McCoffee.
I do not know where in the world I came up with that. I just said it one morning. I just said it one morning on the morning show, and it just stuck.
Because it's Cleveland.
Because it's Cleveland. That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only thing I think of. I said it one morning on the early days of the morning show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I said because it's Cleveland, and it's stuck.
It sure did.
Even my wife gets in on the phone with that. Now you know it's a trend if my wife gets in on the phone.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Absolutely.
You know it's a trend if my wife, Dr. K, gets in on the phone. Because all I said was, she heard me one morning saying, because it's Cleveland, and her next comment was, who the hell wants to play there?
She's not wrong.
That's my wife's comment.
So she's not wrong.
Oh, goodness. Horowitz, why do you think the Knicks have to pay for running Cleveland off the court? Ryan McCarthy says the Indians took 2 of 3 in the Bronx, and the Yankees swept them in return. Good. That does nothing but help the White Sox. Even while Munetaka Murakami is out. Mitchell Robinson heads to the free throw line. They did not count the basket. So it's still 59-34, 6:56 remaining in the first half. Robinson's first one, rimming no. Sorry, the Yankees swept the Indians in Cleveland. Spurs have 7 different players with a 3-point field goal tonight. Knicks are 3 for 8 from distance. Robinson tries again. Short rebound, Stephon Castle. And Castle is fouled by Jordan Clarkson. Ariel Hukporti comes on for the Knicks, replacing Mitch Robinson. Castle comes back the other way. Front court to the left. Over the top pass to Luke Cornett. Back to Castle. Castle on the drive. Over the top to Cornett. Is tipped by Hukporti out of bounds. They were trying to lob to Cornett. It didn't work. because Ariel Hukporti says you gets nothing and like it. How many E's are in that Cleveland again? It depends on the day. Horowitz, it depends on the day that we make the joke. How many E's are in that Cleveland?
Yes.
There you go. There's your answer. I love that. Castle over the top pass, tipped away by Brunson. Brunson on the fly. Double fake, lays it in. Jalen Brunson with a dozen. 59-36, 6.5 of the half. Now, if you're the Spurs, you can't just give it away. Here's Castle on the move left. Back to Champagny. Champagny back to Castle on the left wing. 10 to shoot. Castle skip dribble on the drive in on Brunson. Lays it up. Tipped by Hukporti. Cleared by Brunson. Brunson on the fly. Driving in. Lefty layup is good. 59-38. And Mitch Robinson says, hold it.
Right.
We're going to take a timeout. He said, just keep it under 10 or it will only fit on a 2XL or larger shirt.
Fair enough.
Fair enough, Horowitz. Fair enough. But see, my question is, will it apply to the baseball jerseys and the
yes.
Football jerseys? Yes, okay.
Apply to everything.
It applies to everything, Cleveland?
Yep. 10 E's is all you get.
10 E's is all you get. We got a break. 6:10 for the half. Spurs 59, Knicks 38. Back after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
Coming up at halftime, it's that halftime report with all the stats, facts, and figures of the first half of tonight's game. Sorry, I'm out of breath. Had to run back from the bathroom. De'Aaron Fox at the controls, and it is tipped in the backcourt. No over and back violation. Harper to Fox. Fox on the fly, and a foul call. That is why I'm out of breath. I literally ran to the bathroom and back because I only set the brakes for like 2.5 minutes to keep up with the NBA protocol.
That's fine.
But I'll tell y'all about the wildest game that I've ever had to do. There's a jump ball and it's tipped. It's controlled by Keldon Johnson. Left corner, Champagny. 3. Good. 62 to 38. Do y'all believe this? Hard at the controls to Brunson. Yes, I believe it too. Upporty comes to set the screen. Brunson doesn't use it. Brunson on the drive, right of the lane, comes up shooting, missing. Rebound taken down by Dylan Harper. Back come the Spurs the other way on the fly. Harper in the front court to Wembanyama. His straight on 3. No good. Rebound Josh Hart. That was a heat check. Back comes Hart the other way. Finds Bridges. Bounce pass left corner Anunoby with a fake. Anunoby on the drive, in from the left all the way. Gets chopped. Foul called, and Anunoby shoots a pair. The later this series goes, the more chippy it gets.
Yes.
The later this series goes, the chippier it gets. Now Horowitz had a great comment before I went to break. When we're talking about the ease in Cleveland, and McCarthy says yes, Horowitz says keep it under 10 or it will only fit on a 2XL or larger shirt. Anunoby's free throw is good. Even a Cleveland Barons sweater. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Because can you imagine more than 10? If it's 1E, even if it's a little one, they got to move to the next size.
Yeah.
If you have a hot mess like this, no one wants to waste the energy lying. So, yes, I believe it. Second attempt by Anunoby is good. 62 to 40. De'Aaron Fox brings it up. Knicks 13 for 17 from the foul line. Fox flying the other way. Fadeaway shot left of the key is good. 64 to 40. 4:56 remaining in the first half. Remember, San Antonio had 41 points in the first quarter. De'Aaron Fox has a baker's dozen. On the right side is Bridges. Out front, Brunson. Brunson on the drive in the lane. Shovel pass underneath. Tipped out of bounds. Stays with the Knicks. With 8 on the shot clock and 4:41 left in the first half. 64 to 40.
64. Yikes. Yeah, you think the Spurs is a little bit mad? Just a little bit
Jeremy Sochan out of Baylor is on the floor, who has it on the right wing. Sochan holds, fakes the handoff to Brunson. Sochan on the attack. Fadeaway shot over Wemby is an air ball. Follow Hart, no, but a 24-second violation before anything else. All right, y'all have a good night. Thanks for checking in, Mr. McCarthy. Very much appreciated.
Have a good night, Senor McCarthy.
The Spurs have only 1 turnover to this juncture. 1. Dylan Harper at the controls, outside left. Harper on the drive, in from the right to the hole, shoots it in off the glass. 66 to 40. I wish I were making this up, folks. I'm not. Josh Hart at the controls, off to the left, finds Anunoby. OG Anunoby on the drive, spins foul line, comes up shooting and hitting. OG Anunoby with 10. And the lead is 60. I got to say the score. 66 to 42.
Yes, you do.
3:57 left. 14 for Anunoby, not 10.
Always tell the score. On
the left side is Fox. Fox on the drive, out to Harper. 3-ball, right wing. Yep. 69 to 42. .334 left in the first half. Jalen Brunson brings it up. Brunson with a deep 3. Rebound. Wemby had it, lost it. Out of bounds. Stays with New York. Louis Conyer is with us. What's up, Louis? 3:25 left in the first half. Spurs 69, Knicks 42. Brunson will pull the trigger. Baseline right. In play to baseline Yeah, baseline right in the right corner to Anunoby. Now Sochan has it. Back to Brunson. Bounce pass Sochan, right wing, right corner Brunson. He comes up shooting, missing. Rebound Sochan had it. Tipped out to Keldon Johnson. KJ has it on the fly. Bulls his way in. Lost the ball. Gives it to Harper. Spinning in the lane and shoots it in. 71-42. 3 minutes left in the first half. Jalen Brunson in the right corner. Finds Sochan right wing. One bounce kills the dribble. Finds Josh Hart. 10 to shoot. Josh Hart and a foul called out front. You know, Lewis and I had a great exchange on Saturday night inside the Coliseum, and he was saying what would happen if the Knicks were to win the World Championship, and I liken it to an act I used to do a lot on the show, is a Cub apocalypse, which I lived through. Free throw good for Jalen Brunson, 71-43. 2:51 remaining in the first half. Castle back in, Fox out. Because I lived through a Cub apocalypse. Because I thought forever and ever the Cubs would never win a title. Okay?
Forever, never, amen.
And never, never, amen. Absolutely. Mikal Bridges back on for the Knicks. (71-43). Spurs with the lead. If I ever visit MSG, I'm going with a press pass.
There you go.
I am not going to pay a ridiculous price to sit in a game in the Garden.
No.
I'm not doing it. Brunson tries again. Nope. Rebound on the floor taken by Wembanyama. 71-43. Brunson, 13 points, 9 this quarter, 2:45 left in the first half. Here's a Castle three from the left wing. No good. Tip Wembanyama, no. Ball comes out near midcourt. Castle saves. Or Vassell saves to Wemby in the right corner. 10 to shoot. Wemby steps back. He launches a three. Nope. Rebound, Josh Hart. And a foul called on San Antonio on Stephon Castle. Josh Hart heads to the free throw line. He's got 3 points in the game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Hart's free throw is no good. All of a sudden, the Knicks can't hit free throws. What? Although when we're talking about players that we identify with teams, with the Knicks, for me, it would indeed be Patrick Ewing. The second attempt by Hart, no good. Rebound tip. Josh Hart comes up with it. Out to Brunson. A three from the left wing is good. That'll get some of the fans up in the Garden. 71-46. 2:15 remaining in the opening half. The Aaron Fox in the front court angles left. Against the Wembanyama screen. Pitches it to the left corner. Champagne's three. Nope. Rebound, Jalen Brunson. Brunson back the other way. Finds Anunoby. Charging down the lane. Fakes. Comes back out to Hart. Pitch pass tipped by Vassell. Looking to save. It does. It's saved by Brunson. Brunson skip dribble on the left wing. On the attack. Comes up shooting at the foul line. No good. But a foul called. I will reprise some of the act of that Cub apocalypse at halftime because Victor knows the entire comedy act that I did with that. And some of it, living in LaPorte, Indiana, I had to live through. Brunson's free throw. Nope. And suddenly the Knicks have missed 3 of their last 4 free throws. What? New York is 14 out of 22 from the free throw line. 71-46. The second attempt on the way is good. 71-47. Spurs took control with a 12-2 run, and they haven't looked back so far. Fox in the front court, guarded by Mikal Bridges. On the right side is Vassell, hands it off to Harper. Dylan Harper comes back out front to Fox between the circles, on the move left. Fox on the drive, floats it to Wemby. Tap, no. Tap, yes. Victor Wembanyama. He's got 16, and the lead is 73-47. Here comes Jalen Brunson back the other way. His floater, good from the right. 73-49. Down to the final 70 seconds of the first half. Jalen Brunson has 19 points, 15 this quarter, but the Knicks still trail by 24. Fox has it on the drive in from the left. Out to Harper, a right corner 3 try. Got it! You can't make this stuff up. 76-49. The Spurs have had 14 3-point field goals in the first half. Anunoby comes back out to the left corner. 45 seconds left. Anunoby takes a deep 3. No good from the left corner. Rebound, Vassell. And in theory, the Spurs don't have to shoot the ball. But Wemby's going to take one. He missed it from deep. And the rebound, Bridges. They were going for a 2-for-1. 30 seconds for the half. Here comes Jalen Brunson on the drive. In on Dylan, on Vassell. Lays it up, no good. Rebound, Wembanyama. There is a 1 second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Final 15 seconds of the first half. 76-49 San Antonio. Game 5 Saturday at 8:30. 6 seconds, now 5. Half a second difference. Here comes Fox on the drive. In from the left, shoots it up, no good. Fox follows, no, and that's the half. That's about the only thing that has not gone wrong for the Spurs. This is the largest halftime lead by a road team in World Championship Series history. Yow! Excluding the 2020 bubble. Wow. 76-49 in favor of the Spurs. We're at halftime. We'll take an extended break, and when y'all come back, we will have our halftime activities, including all our stats from the first half. And yes, we will revisit the 2016 Cub Apocalypse in short term. Back after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one. of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN. This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
Time now for our halftime report, brought to you in part by Fanatics, officially licensed everything. Little factoid, the largest lead at the half, that record belongs to the Boston Celtics. They led by 30 in game 1 of the World Championship Series, where they wound up obliterating the Lakers. That was the Memorial Day Massacre. That was game 1 in Boston Garden. Scoring looks like this for the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama leads with 16. Devin Vassell and Dylan Harper each with 15. De'Aaron Fox has 13, and then 5 apiece for Carter Bryant, Stephon Castle, and Julian Champagnie, and 2 points for Keldon Johnson. So 22 off the bench for San Antonio. For the Knicks, Jalen Brunson led all with 19 in the first half. OG Anunoby each with 14, but that was it. Only 6 from Karl Anthony Towns as he played with 3 fouls in the first half. Josh Hart had 3, Mikal Bridges 5. And the Knicks had only 2 points off the bench, and they belong to Jordan Clarkson. When you're outscored 22-2 off the bench, you're going to run into problems. 22-2 off the bench. And that is the reason why the Spurs have such a big lead at the half. We come back, I will tell you about the time I lived through a Cub apocalypse. What do I mean by that? Think 2016. I'll explain when y'all get back. This is halftime. Game 4 of the NBA World Championship Series. Spurs 76, Knicks 49. We'll come back with a short version of the Cub apocalypse after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to bruxnightguard.com and order yours today.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV, and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I didn't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable, and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic. They called Car Shield and saved my family on $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give Car Shield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
Car Shield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
All right, here we go. The tale of Snowman living through a Cub apocalypse. I was living in LaPorte, Indiana on November 2nd, 2016. It was Game 7 that night, and I knew it was Game 7 that night. So I decided to stock up on food and drink. So I had, I made some orders. They delivered everything. I was listening to both radio broadcasts featuring the great Tom Hamilton and the great Pat Hughes for the Cubs. Tom Hamilton, of course, for the Indians. Well, hell. I didn't know what was going to happen. I made the joke on the air that morning that maybe Game 7 will get rained out and I get another day. Well, when you know it, rain happened in the 10th inning of Game 7.
Yeah.
I'm like, good. I'll turn this thing off and go to bed. Wrong.
No.
No. They didn't make it that easy for a Snowman. I'm ready to say congratulations, Cleveland Indians, because I don't like them because they're in the same division with the White Sox. Then the last out happened. It was an apocalypse in LaPorte, Indiana.
Yeah.
All the Cub fans came out. They were so excited. You would have thought it was New Year's. Fireworks going off, guns going off, and it snowed.
As if it couldn't get any worse.
It snowed. What? I'll tell the whole story tomorrow. Matter of fact, it was a dark and stormy day. Man! Wait. What was it? Did the Victory Ride go east on I-90 because they were that happy? Repeating my sentence. Man.
A dark and stormy night.
It was a dark and snowy night.
Well, that too.
It was a dark and snowy night. It was good during the day. It was a dark and snowy night.
Yep.
Then the Cuppocalypse happened. And all my friends said, "Are you coming out to celebrate?" No.
Are you out of your mind?
I'm not going out there and getting shot.
Right.
Like I said, I will tell the entire story tomorrow. 76-49 is our score here at the half. I want to take a little bit of an extended break so I can have a breather. And we will be back with the second half of Game 4 of the NBA World Championship Series after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, "I can beat up black people."
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
Okay. So I had a question in the first half. Who was the player you couldn't mention without? Who was the team you couldn't mention without a very recognizable player, a big player? Now I got a question for the second half. Who is the team or teams you would never, ever, 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 ever go to a championship celebration for or with? Once again, the question, who is a team that you would never, ever, 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 ever go to a championship celebration for or with? You already know one of mine, Chicago Cubs. And I know, listen, and there's anybody who watches Snowman in the Morning knows Allison Moran, very, very dear to me. Mm-hmm. She's a Cub fan. She's a Cub fan.
Well, this does bring a question.
We know, Victor and I know a lot of Cub fans, okay?
This does bring a question, though.
What's that?
Where was Allie when the Bartman situation happened?
I don't want an answer to that.
I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Inquiring minds want to know.
And I'm not one of them.
Okay, you're not. I am.
We get ready for the third quarter. Knicks ball coming left to right. White tops, white bottoms. Orange numbers and lettering trimmed in blue. Josh Hart brings it up against Champagny. Now you got me thinking. Karl Anthony Towns has it in the left corner. I hate you, Victor. Jalen Brunson has it on the left wing, 9 to shoot. Bounce pass back to Karl Anthony Towns. Pressured by Vassell. Right corner, Anunoby. Anunoby on the drive. Steps up right the wing. Comes up shooting. Short. Rebound. Josh Hart goes after it. Spurs come up with it. De'Aaron Fox back the other way. Fox in the... Now I want to know. I hate you, Victor. Fox fakes. Out to Vassell for 3. Nope. Rebound. Wemby had it. Castle goes after it. It's out of bounds. It'll belong to the Knicks. Doggone you, Victor. Now I want to know.
In the words of George Carlin, I am curious, George.
You're curious, Victor. I know that much.
Yep.
11:08 for the third. Here comes Brunson. Pitch out hard. Right wing Anunoby for 3. Yep. 76-52. A minute gone in the third. Stephon Castle back the other way. Castle in the front court off the Champagny screen. Over the top to Wembanyama. Fall away jumper. Bank no. Rebound Josh Hart. Outlet pass Anunoby on the fly. In from the right. Got stripped. Great play by Vassell. He saves it to Fox. Ahead to Castle. To the left corner. Wemby 3. Blow! That's a Wemby-twa in the immortal words of my good friend Bill Schoenig. 10.5 to the third. Wemby has 19 points. Yikes. He's halfway to his total from game 3. Here's Josh Hart to Towns. Right corner, Bridges. Bridges on the drive. In from the right. Over Wemby. That's short. Rebound comes down to Vassell. Back come the Spurs the other way, right to left. Finds Castle on the attack. In from the right. Scoop layup. Nope. Offensive foul on Stephon Castle. Good call. He cleared with his arm. And you can't do that. 10:09 for the third. Spurs 79, Knicks 52. And remember, we're coming. Stephon Castle now has 4 fouls. That's why he only has 5 points in the game. Keldon Johnson will get him. In play, it comes to Bridges. Mikal Bridges brings it up. Bridges into the front court outside left. Dump pass Karl Anthony Towns between the rings. Towns on the drive, left of the lane. Got stripped. Out of bounds to San Antonio. Towns says, let's review. Can't. The ball is in play. Fox in motion. Fakes left to the key. Finds Vassell. Across the lane to Fox. Fox on the drive. Foul line jump. Yep. 81-52 Spurs. 9.5 of the third. Josh Hart has it in the front court. De'Aaron Fox now has 15. On the left wing, Mikal Bridges. Bridges guarded by Keldon Johnson loosely, and a foul called on Wembanyama. And the official said, we're going to review it. So maybe there may be a flagrant foul on Wembanyama. And it just might be. But I think Karl Anthony Towns flopped.
Could be that too.
I think Karl Anthony Towns flopped. It's their decision to make on the floor, so we're going to take a break. 9:27 left to go in the third. Spurs 81, Knicks 52. We'll come back with more after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color of crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
81-52 is our score. And it is indeed a flagrant foul. So Karl Anthony Towns shoots 1. And he got it. 81-53. That kind of play can give the Knicks getting back. Give them a fight to get back in the
Playing chance, yeah.
In the game. That's the 3rd flagrant foul of the postseason for Wembanyama. So it's 2 free throws and the ball for the New York Knicks. Towns again, good, 81-54. Horowitz answers our question. The Memphis Grizzlies. The Grizz is going to waste their first-round picks in this draft in their second rebuild since escaping Canada. 12 picks, and I guarantee they're going to screw up 5 of them. I say they're going to screw up 6 of them. John Moran, anybody? Karl Anthony Towns to Brunson for 3. Nope. Rebound, Wembanyama. De'Aaron Fox brings it up. 9-10 for the 3rd. San Antonio 15 for 28 from three-point land. Here's Fox. Stutter step dribble finds Vassell on the attack. In from the left. Over the top, Wembanyama. Tap pass to Keldon Johnson. He flies in. Missed the tip. Johnson tries again. Nope. Rebound, Anunoby. To Josh Hart on the push. Hart in the front court. Bounce pass, Anunoby for the right-hand dunk. 81-56. 8:40 for the 3rd. Champagne's 3. No good from the left. Towns the rebound. A 3 here will lift the lid off this joint.
Yeah. Well,
here comes Anunoby. Feeds it left corner to Bridges. Bridges across the lane. Out front Brunson. Brunson 3 from the right. Yep. And Mitch Johnson wants time. 8:23 left in the 3rd. The Knicks are showing a little fight on a 7-0 run in the last minute 16. 8:23 for the 3rd. Spurs 81, Knicks 59. We'll be back after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
Whew. All right, we're back to business. 4 turnovers for the Spurs, 10 for the Knicks, 7:20 for the third. Karl Anthony Towns spins right baseline to the hole, shoots it up, no good. Rebound, Wembanyama. Wemby brings it up himself across the timeline into the front court. Wemby shovel pass Dylan Harper in the right corner. Harper back to Vassell. Deep three left wing. Nope, no foul. Rebound Towns. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson back the other way. Bounce pass left corner Bridges. Out front Towns. Right corner Anunoby for 3. Yep, and the Knicks are back in it. It's the first time they've had it under 20 in a while. 6:45 left in the third. The Knicks are on a 10-0 run. Now remember, the Knicks closed game 1 with the shutout. In the final 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, the Spurs need some points. Fox finds Keldon Johnson for 3. Rebound Brunson. Here they come again. Brunson in the front court, outside right. Brunson on the drive, in from the right. Circles the wagons and comes back out to Anunoby. Anunoby finds Bridges. Bridges, foul line jump. Nope. Rebound Vassell. Hands to Fox. And the Spurs are on their way. Wemby, right corner, now finds Dylan Harper, I beg your pardon. Harper assists a dribble off to the right, lost the ball, picks it up, finds Fox, 9 on the clock. Fox out near the timeline between the circles, 5 to shoot. Fox stutter step dribble, step back 20-footer, short, rebound Towns. Here we go again. Here comes Mikal Bridges. Spurs are 2 for 12 from the field this quarter. Can they withstand the Knicks, who are on a 10-0 run right now? Jalen Brunson backs up on the dribble, guarded by Wembanyama in a massive mismatch. They get it back to him. Here comes Brunson on the drive. Pitch out Anunoby. In the right corner, Josh Hart. Hart over the top pass. Bridges, left corner 3. As the shot clock went dead, ball tipped out of bounds, stays with New York. They have got to withstand this New York run right now. 5:33 left in the third. Fox comes out. It is 81-62 San Antonio. There's 5:33 left in the third. Luke Cornett will come on for the Spurs. He'll get Wembanyama, who departs with 19 points. .533 left in the third. Here's Hart, a straight on three. Good! It's 81-65. 13-0 run by the Knicks, and they're all standing. 19-5-91 at the Garden. Dylan Harper at the controls out front. Castle sets the screen. Harper, a stutter step dribble on the drive in the lane. Wraparound pass intended for a Cornett. Stolen by Hart. Back the other way. Josh Hart finds Shamet at the left corner. Three. No good. Rebound tip back outside to Shamet. Towns a straight on three. Nope, but a foul called before the shot. This is a 13-0 New York run. Would I be scared if I was San Antonio right now? Absolutely. Abso-doggone-lutely. Here come the fans chanting, "Let's go Knicks." In play to Brunson. Brunson out front, guarded by Champagny. Brunson on the move right. Bounce pass out front to Alvarado. Alvarado takes a three. Missed it badly. Rebound Vassell. Spurs need a hoop. 4:45 left in the third. They need some points on this possession period. Castle to Champagny, back to Castle. Castle on the drive, right of the lane, comes up shooting. Nope, foul called. Castle shoots a pair. Boy, did the Spurs need that. Foul is charged to Josh Hart. And that's a good call. He got him on the arm. Castle's free throw. Yes. 82-65. Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Final comes Thursday, 8 p.m. between the Golden Knights and the Hurricanes, and that series has been absolute cinema as they're tied 2 games apiece. The Spurs are looking for the equalizer tonight. That's a first point for the Spurs in 3+ minutes. Second free throw up, second free throw down. 83-65. Wembanyama back in for the Spurs. They need their closer. 4.5 of the third. Here comes Alvarado, circles the wagons. Comes out to Hart. A three from the left. Nope. Wembanyama tips the rebound to himself. Outlet pass to Castle. Castle in the front court. Outside left. Castle against Shamet. Out front, Dylan Harper. Harper on the drive, in from the left to the hole, lays it up. Nope, tap, nope, foul called, and Harper shoots 2. Foul is charged to Towns, and that's his 4th. Dylan Harper to the free throw line. 15 points in the game tonight. San Antonio has not hit a field goal in a little over 4 minutes. Harper's free throw is good, 84-65. Remember, the Knicks trailed this by 29 in this quarter. It's 19 right now. Fans were up and at him and going a moment ago. Now they're quiet again. Towns departs with 4 fouls. And that's a big difference for New York in this ball game tonight. Dylan Harper, third on the Spurs list for most points in a postseason. In one postseason, he's got 261 right now. He trails only the great Manu Ginobili. Alvarado in the front court finds Anunoby. Anunoby hands it to Brunson. Brunson out near the timeline. Guarded by Dylan Harper. Mitchell Robinson on the floor now for the Knicks. Brunson throws the shot up. Good, and a foul called. How does he throw up these shots and they wind up falling? AB Media is with us, says salute from Indianapolis, Indiana. And he says, oh boy, yeah. Knicks are trying to find their way back in this ball game. Free throw by Brunson. Good. He's got 22. And it's 85-68. 25 for Jalen Brunson. I beg your pardon. Stephon Castle back the other way. Castle in the front court. Castle on the drive to the right. Back to Champagny. Champagny holds left wing. Left corner Harper flying in. Fadeaway shot left of the lane is good. 87-68. 3:33 left in the third. And AB, you should have been here earlier. The score was worse than this. The Knicks used a 13-0 run to get back in this game. Jalen Brunson at the controls. Finds Anunoby on the fly. Got stripped. Foul called. Shouldn't be surprised if the Knicks found their way back into this ball game. In play to Robinson. Finds Brunson. Brunson assists the dribble out front. On the drive, right in the lane. Comes up shooting and hitting. Jalen Brunson is 27. 87-70. Spurs the lead and the ball. Harper across into the front court. Harper outside left. Harper backs up for 3. An air ball out of bounds belongs to the Knicks. That's one of those times where you don't need that kind of shot. And we have time on the floor. We need the break. Jalen Brunson is willing his team back into this ball game. 2:59 left in the third. Spurs 87, Knicks 70. We'll be back with more after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now, the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I don't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic, they called Car Shield and saved my family and I $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give Car Shield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
Car Shield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
Couple of finals in the majors. It was the Cardinals over the Mets 9-2. Phillies over the Blue Jays 7-4. The Pirates beat the world champion Dodgers. That final 9-8. Marlins shut out the Diamondbacks 8-0. It was the Orioles over the Mariners 7-2. Padres over Cincinnati 5-4. And a walk-off grand slam gives the San Francisco Giants a win over the Nationals 11-10. Strange thing about that game, the Giants trailed that game 9-1. Indians go down to the Bronx Bombers 8-4, and it was the Rays over the Red Sox 7-5. And then one score I know Victor is waiting on. It goes like this: White Sox 2, Atlanta 1.
Wow.
And you know how they scored their 2 runs?
How?
A run-scoring single and a run-scoring ground-out.
Wow. So small ball wins the day. Who would have thought?
Small ball wins the day. Since 9.5 remaining in the third quarter, the Knicks have outscored the Spurs 18-6. They have held the Spurs to 1 for 10 shooting, 0 for 6 from three-point land. And the Knicks have the ball down 87-70, 2:50 for the third. Brunson brings it back the other way. Left to right come the Knicks. Here comes Brunson. Over the top to Robinson for the two-handed dunk. So they give the Spurs a little taste of their own medicine, and it's 87-72, 2:38 left in the third. We're going to have a great fourth quarter finish, folks. At least I hope so. Champagny plays it left to Castle. Castle on the drive, in from the right. Feeds it left corner to Fox. His three, rimming no. Rebound Castle. Double fake on Shaman. Back out to Wemby. His three from the right. No good. Rebound Fox. They'll try it again. Up top, Wemby, a straight on three. Nope. Rebound tip. Comes down to Robinson. Knicks ball looking to cut it to 13. 2:08 left in the third. Brunson across into the front court. Brunson a scissor dribble. Double team. His pass is tipped and stolen by Champagny. Back to Castle. Back to Champagny. Flying in. Lays it up. Nope. Tap Wemby. No. Foul called, and Wemby shoots two. Whew. Little bit of trivia for you guys. Who was the last team to come back from 2 games to none down to win the finals? Knicks got a little careless with a chance to get in this ball game a little further. Castle has it out front. Castle is a dribble guarded by Landry Shamet. Castle on the drive. Out to the right side, a three by Vassell. Got it! That's a big three-point shot. 90-72. 100 seconds for the third. Devin Vassell has 18 points. Out front is Jalen Brunson. Over the top pass to Shaman on the right wing. In the right corner, Clarkson back to Brunson. Bounce pass Clarkson, right corner. Had the ball tipped, able to get it back. Clarkson on the drive. Spins in the lane and shoots it up, no good. Rebound, Wembanyama. 1:14 left in the third. See which team closes with a flourish, and then the Spurs just turn it over. Got to be focused all the time, and that's one thing. Victor talks about it a lot when we do games together. When you get a big lead, you tend to take your foot off the pedal. The Spurs have done that in the last 6 minutes.
You get sloppy.
You get very sloppy. Robinson hands to Anunoby. Anunoby backs up for 3. Rimming good. 90-75. 50 seconds for the third. See if the Spurs can close with a flourish. Anunoby has 25 points. 40 seconds for the third. I'm losing my voice. I don't want to lose my voice. The Aaron Fox has it out front. Fox leans over the dribble against Brunson. Fox on the attack. Kick the ball off his foot out of bounds. Belongs to the Knicks. Uh-oh. If you like what you see and what you hear with this old school play-by-play and us giving you the championship booth look, Victor, tell them how you can support the channel, please.
Cash App, $ Tallman Dr. K50. You can also buy super chats as well. And Snowman, I believe you have the GoFundMe on deck, don't you?
I do. Look up Snowman's Road to Recovery, or you can hit us up via PayPal, paypal.me/@snowman2172. Next time you see this particular booth, all the information will be below it. 25 seconds left in the third. Jalen Brunson has it out front. Game 5 is Saturday. Brunson on the move to the right, bounce past Ananobi. He got stripped by Champagnie on the floor. Out to Brunson, out front Clarkson. Clarkson on the drive, right of the lane. His pass is picked off by Wembanyama. 10 seconds left in the third. Now Fox brings it up. Spurs with the last chance for the third. Back to Wembanyama. 4 seconds. 3, 2. Wembanyama on the drive. Stops. Fadeaway shot left of the lane. Rimming, no. And that's the quarter. So the Spurs got out to a 29-point lead, and then the Knicks just shaved 17 points off of it, and they're within 15, 90-75. Hold on to your seats, folks. We got turbulence and plenty of it. The fourth and final quarter comes your way after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to bruxnightguard.com and order yours today.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV, and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I didn't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable, and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic. They called Car Shield and saved my family on $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give Car Shield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
Car Shield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
Wemby and the Spurs stand 1 quarter away from evening this series at 2. Will they be able to pull it off, or will the Knicks have one more comeback in them? Come back for the fourth and final quarter after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off.
Here we go, the fourth and final period. Spurs ball right to left as Fox has it at the controls. Now to Dylan Harper. It's Fox, Harper, Wembanyama, Champagnie, and Keldon Johnson. And Wembanyama's shot is blocked, cleared by Shamet, but a foul is called. 13 seconds into the fourth quarter. Harper to bring it in, baseline right. Still looking. Over the top into Wemby, out of bounds. Stays with San Antonio with 10 on the clock. You have to wonder if the 29-point deficit was too big of a hole for the Knicks to dig out of. And they're going to take a look at this last play. They're taking a look at the replay. Is it off of Robinson or off of Wembanyama? I think it's off of Robinson. But we'll let them decide. We'll take a break. 11:40 remaining in the ball game. Spurs 90, Knicks 75. We just started the fourth quarter. We'll come back after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color of crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
I posed a question, and here's the answer. Last team to come back from 2-0 down to win the title, Milwaukee, 2021. This is going to go over to the Knicks because Wemby was the last one to touch it. Looking at the replay right now. Folks, if you want to help us out, you can do so via Cash App right here. $ Tallman Dr. K50 as the call is indeed overturned. Subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/@Snowman Multimedia. You can also help us via GoFundMe /Snowman, GoFundMe.com/Snowman's Road to Recovery. Also, help my buddy Chris Hilliard out at climbforchris.com. That is still going on. You can also help us via PayPal at Snowman2172. That's how you can help us. Here's Brunson back the other way. Fades at left corner. A 3-try on the way is no good by Deuce McBride. Rebound Harper. Ahead it comes to Fox. Fox back to Harper. Harper waits. Finds Keldon Johnson. Spins down the lane. Comes back outside to Harper. Harper holds and looks. 11 to shoot. Harper on the drive. Spins in the lane and shoots it up. Banked it in. Dylan Harper has 17, and the lead is 17. 92-75, 11:05 for the ball game. And I stand corrected again. He has 21 points. I'll do better with the scoring totals. Here comes Brunson on the drive to the right. Bounce pass to Mitchell Robinson at the free throw line. Hands it off to Anunoby. Anunoby with a lob to Robinson. He missed the dunk. Rebound Fox. Fox back the other way. Fox with over the top to Wemby. He missed the tip. Wemby gets it back. Shoots it up. No good. Tip. Nope. Foul called. So the Spurs finally realize, hey, we got the best player in the league. Let's use him. And that three by McBride was partially blocked by Wembanyama. So Victor Wembanyama to the free throw line with 10:37 left in the game. First free throw here, good, 93-75. Remember, 10 a.m. tomorrow for 3 hours Snowman in the morning. As we have reached the 11 o'clock hour here. Wembanyama, 20 points, 11 rebounds. The second attempt on the way. In and out. Rebound Anunoby, a one-arm pickoff. Bounce pass to Jalen Brunson. Brunson pressured by Dylan Harper. Brunson loses Harper on the drive. In from the left. Over the top pass to Shaman. A right corner three. Nope. Rebound gathered in by Champagny. Hands to Dylan Harper with a bounce to Fox. Fox front court to the left. Out front, Dylan Harper. Back to Fox on the left wing. Fox finds Harper. A three from the right. In and out. Rebound Brunson. 10:08 left. 93-75 San Antonio. Here's Jalen Brunson off the Robinson screen. Over the top to Robinson. He tipped it off the glass. No good. Rebound tap back out. A Bridges three. Nope. Rebound Keldon Johnson. Secures the rebound and flips it ahead to Fox. Now the Spurs need a good possession. Fox on the drive, in the lane. Circles the wagons out to the left, over the top to Wembanyama, and Wembanyama is fouled by Shamet. You know a team I would love to see celebrate the Super Bowl in person, even though I've seen them celebrate 5 of them already, is San Francisco. The 49ers, that is.
I would do the same for Dallas.
I know you would. I've been to Bull celebrations. I've been to
my God. We've been in Bull celebrations.
I've been to 4 of them. Wembanyama at the free throw line. Steps down the lane. Tap, no. Rebound, tip. Wembanyama taps it in. He's got 23. 95-75 Spurs. Back the other way comes Mikal Bridges. Bridges goes over the top to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns trapped in the right corner, finds Bridges. Over the top pass, Alvarado, a reach ball from the left. Is good. It went around the world and fell down. 95-78. 9-10 for the ball game. Stephon Castle in the front court. This is a ball game, folks, even though the spread is 17 right now. Here's Stephon Castle on the drive. Over the top to Wemby. He guides it in, but offensive foul the other way on Wembanyama. They've been trying to go over the top to Wembanyama all night. And on that last sequence, Wembanyama had to make sure to let it go before he put his foot down, and it would constitute a travel. You know, with all the foreign players that are in the league right now, the possession of the Spurs over the top to Wemby. He tips it no good. That's the 3rd time they tried it, and they've been unsuccessful. Josh Hart back the other way. Bounce pass to Bridges. He lays it in with the left hand, 95-80. And the Spurs want time. Mitch Johnson saying, I'm not letting y'all come back to win this. 8:43 for the ball game. Let's take a breather. 8:43 left. Spurs 95, Knicks 80. Back with more after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
I cannot wait for the return of the morning shift. Because whenever I would pick my daughter up from work, that's what I would be listening to. That's what I would be listening to and watching. And a shout to Cole Johnson, Ben Sutter, and everybody over at BS3 Network that has supported us for many, many years. 95-80 is our score. As the Spurs try to close this out, and even the series at 2 games apiece. Spurs have it in play. Vassell off to the left, out front to Castle. Castle on the move to the right. Plays it back left to Vassell. In the left corner is Wembanyama. Wembanyama against Karl Anthony Towns. 4 to shoot. Wembanyama's fadeaway shot left to the key. No good. Rebound Jalen Brunson. Ball poked from behind and stolen. Spurs get it back. Stephon Castle at the controls off to the right. It will behoove them to take some time off the clock. 8:10 for the ball game. Castle off to the right. Castle gets bumped. And a foul called on Jalen Brunson. 8:07 for the game. 95-80. Spurs the lead and the ball. They have it in play to Harper. Harper out near the timeline. 10 on the clock. Harper on the move to the right. On the drive, stops right in the lane. Over the top pass to Castle. 2 to shoot. Castle on the drive. Fadeaway shot left baseline. No good as the shot clock went dead. That's a 24-second violation. $7.50 for the game. 95-80. This is the closest the Knicks have been in a while. Brunson finds Bridges. In the right corner is Josh Hart. Back to Alvarado on the drive. He circles the lane, comes back out to the right wing. 8 to shoot. Alvarado fakes again. Now finds Towns. Towns with a fake. 3, 2, 1. His three. Good as the shot clock went dead. 95-83. This is the closest the Knicks have been in a while since the first quarter. 7:18 remaining. Castle back the other way. His lean-in flip is no good, but a foul is called. And Castle shoots a pair with 7:14 left. How in the world did Towns get this shot up? Because Alvarado faked a three, got it to Towns. He was pressured by Keldon Johnson. Well, you can't teach 7 feet tall, and that should have been an and one for Karl Anthony Towns, if you want to be honest. That should have been an and one. 2 free throws coming up for Stephon Castle. And with that three, that is Karl Anthony Towns' first fourth quarter points of the World Championship Series. Castle's free throw, good, 96-83. Champagny in, Keldon Johnson out. The Spurs led this game once upon a time by 29. It's 13 right now. OG Anunoby back in for the Knicks. He'll get Mikal Bridges. Do the Knicks have a finishing kick left in them, or do the Spurs have that finishing kick? We're going to find out for the final 7:14 of the ball game. Castle tries again. Got it. 97-83, Spurs by 14. 7:13 left in the ball game. Game 5 is Saturday at 8:30. We'll be up at 8 with the pregame show. Here comes Brunson on the drive. Feeds it left corner. Anunoby's three. Yes! 97-86. Under 7 minutes to play. OG Anunoby has 28. At the timeline is Harper. He throws away to Anunoby. Brunson back the other way. Finds Anunoby. Anunoby fakes on Castle, finds Towns. Towns on the drive. In on Wembanyama. Fadeaway shot. Good left baseline. It's a 9-point lead. The Knicks are on a 13-2 run in the last 3 minutes. Castle back the other way. Is fouled on his way to the basket.
Oh boy, here we go.
This is crazy. But then again, I've seen comebacks like this. More to the point, I've called comebacks like this. (97-88), 6:24 left. 2 free throws coming up for Stephon Castle, who has 9 points in the game. He's playing with 4 fouls. Castle's free throw, got it. Lead back to double digits, 98-88. The Broke Genius is with us, saying salute, Snowman. Salute to you, my friend. I appreciate you. Castle with another free throw to try to extend this lead to 11. It's on the way. He's got it. 99-88. Knicks back the other way. Spurs 15 of 16 from the free throw line. New York 18 out of 26. Imagine if they hit half the free throws they missed. 6:15 for the game. Brunson out front. Here comes Brunson. A crossover dribble on Champagny on the drive all the way to the hoop. Lays it up, no good, but a foul called. And Brunson shoots 2. Man, oh man, if you like our coverage of the NBA World Championship and of sports in general on the alternative play-by-play front, why don't you help us build this channel up to where we really can get the games out to you guys with multiple crews. And what you can do is make a donation via Cash App at $ Tallman Dr. K50. You can do it via Super Chat. You can also donate via our GoFundMe /Snowman Roads to Recovery, GoFundMe.com/Snowman's Road to Recovery. Free throw good for Jalen Brunson. It's 99-89. Or you can also get some behind-the-scenes stuff that we'll start doing tomorrow when you join our Patreon, patreon.com/Snowman Multimedia. Brunson again. It's good, and it's a 9-point game. I don't even want to know what the sound is like at MSG. 18 on the shot clock. Fox trap finds Champagny. Three-pointer from the right. No good. Rebound comes down to Alvarado. Outlet pass to Brunson. Brunson in the front court. Stutter step dribble. Drives on Castle. Lost the ball. Fox the steal. Fox back the other way. Feeds it right corner to Vassell. His three. A brick. Rebound Karl Anthony Towns. Ahead to Alvarado. 5:40 remaining. 9-point Spurs lead. The Knicks have shaved 20 points off of this Spurs lead in the second half. Jalen Brunson has it on the right wing. Brunson finds Towns. Towns with a fake on Wembanyama. Steps back, fakes again. Finds Brunson. 5 to shoot. Brunson flying in, lays it up, and in! It's a 7-point game. 99-92. The Knicks are on a 17-4 run in the last 4+ minutes. The Spurs have control of the ball, and somehow they still have control of the game. 5 minutes left. Fox out front, 7 to shoot. Fox on the drive, off to the left. 18-footer from the left wing. Missed it. Rebound on the floor. Out of bounds. Belongs to the Knicks. This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. Knicks ball looking to cut it to 6 or 5 with a long one. 4:47 left. Brunson has it in the front court. Brunson on the drive off to the left. Brunson back out front. Towns, right side Alvarado. Bounce pass Anunoby. His three from the left corner. Good! It's a 4-point game!
Oh my God.
Wants time.
Here we go again.
The New York Knicks in the second half have it stuck on automatic. They're on a 20-4 run in the last 4 minutes and 32 seconds. We have time on the floor. 4:32 remaining in the ball game. The Knicks are within 4, 99-95. Back with more after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep.
99-95, we're back to business. Wembanyama has it off to the right. Hands it off to Fox, 10 to shoot. Fox on the drive, in the lane, pitch out Vassell. Vassell stops, free throw line, finds Fox for 3. Yes! 102-95 Spurs. Boy, did they need that. 4:05 left. Jalen Brunson back the other way in the front court, guarded by Dylan Harper. Brunson leans over the dribble with 12 to shoot. Brunson on the drive to the right. Bounce pass out front, Alvarado. Alvarado spins right in the lane, all the way to the hoop, lays it in. It's a 5-point game again. 102-97. The Knicks have cut 24 points off of this Spurs lead. 3:39 left. Now, can the Spurs close it out? Here comes Fox. Out front, Wembanyama, 20-footer head of the key. Oh, yeah! Victor Wembanyama has it stuck on automatic. 104-97. Spurs by 7 and 3:25 left. Jalen Brunson at the controls. Works it left. Against Dylan Harper. 12 to shoot. Brunson trapped near the baseline. Finds Alvarado to Towns. Back out front, Alvarado. Left side, Brunson. 5 to shoot. Brunson over the top to Alvarado. His 3 from the left wing. Good! It's a 4-point game again.
Wow.
104-100. And plenty of time for the Knicks to come back and get this one. 2:57 left. Who'd have thunk it? Fox has it out front. Fox leans over the dribble against Anunoby. He had to drill it off his foot. It was tipped. Fox gets it back, 7 to shoot. Fox throws the shot up. Nope. And a foul called. Or it's a 24-second violation. Now the Knicks with a chance to cut it to 2. Or perhaps 1 with a long one. 2:42 left. This is crazy. Jalen Brunson back the other way. Brunson in the front court, guarded by Stephon Castle. Brunson leans over the dribble, works off the Town screen. Brunson off to the right, backs up, finds Alvarado right corner, back to Brunson right wing, 5 to shoot. Brunson a 3 over Wemby. He's got it! It's a 1-point game with 2:15 left. Are you serious, New York Knicks? De'Aaron Fox at the controls, 10 on the clock. Fox leans over the dribble, works off the Wembanyama screen. Bounce pass stolen by Alvarado. Alvarado flying in, missed the layup. Rebound Fox. And all of Texas just breathed a sigh of relief. 104-103. Fox back the other way. Out front, Wembanyama. Wembanyama on the drive all the way. Lays it up, no good, but a foul called. And Wembanyama shoots 2. With 1:47 left. Josh Hart had a layup right at the lip of the rim and missed it. And that just might cost the Knicks this ball game. How dare they try to win this game at home? You owe us all a competitive finals. Wembanyama to shoot 2 with 1:47 left. On the way. No! Spike his hands in a praying position with 107 seconds left. You cannot be serious. Wemby has 24 points and 13 rebounds. Wembanyama tries again. He missed it! Towns the rebound. Jalen Brunson brings it up. 1:40 remaining. Brunson across into the front court, guarded by Devin Vassell. Brunson leans over the dribble, works his way left, runs into Wembanyama. Now a trap on the left wing. 8 to shoot. Towns has it out front to Jalen Brunson. Brunson a scissor dribble against Castle. Brunson on the drive into the lane. 15-footer. Remy. Good! New York in front!
My God.
This is their first lead of the night with 1:20 left. Stephon Castle back the other way. Hands to Vassell out front to Fox. Fox has it between the rings. 1:10 left. Finds Vassell in the right corner. Keldon Johnson. Ball on the floor. Castle gets it back. Castle on the drive. Right baseline. Stepped out of bounds. New York ball with 1:02 left. What?
I'm starting to think San Antonio does not want to win this game.
I don't think San Antonio wants to win this series, let alone this game.
The amount of blunders that I've seen just in this one quarter alone is ridiculous.
Now the Spurs in search of a defensive stop. 1 minute to go. Hold on to your hats. Brunson hands it off to the left. 53 seconds left and counting. Brunson on the drive, left of the lane, out to Alvarado. Alvarado a scissor dribble between the circles, 7 to shoot. Alvarado back to Brunson. Brunson on the drive and on De'Aaron Fox. 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot. Brunson forces a shot up, no. Follow Towns, no. 24-second violation. Spurs ball with 38.8 left. .8 seconds remaining. And the Knicks are in front, 105-104. They've outscored San Antonio 30-14 in this fourth quarter. They are 11 for 17 from the field. And the Spurs call time. Holy catfish. I've seen comebacks, but I've never seen anything like this. Holy catfish. Knicks by 1. Back after this with the finish on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now, the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, aka Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV, and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I don't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable, and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic. They called Car Shield and saved my family and I $2,400.
Car Shield is America's number.
This is the face of a snowman that has watched the Knicks wipe out a 29-point Spurs deficit, and they lead by 1. 38.8 left. Spurs to come in. Foul line extended right. In the backcourt is De'Aaron Fox. Fox brings it up. Fox, stutter step dribble, 20-footer right of the key, no good. Rebound, Castle, foul, no, with a foul called, and Castle shoots 2.
Uh-oh.
With 30.3 seconds left, so let's break this down. There are 30.3 seconds left. The Knicks can get a 2-for-1 if they hurry, but if not, the Spurs will get the last shot of the game. And a great job by Stephon Castle racing the baseline and getting the missed shot. So he'll shoot 2 with 30.3 left. Castle's free throw is good. We're tied at 105. I can't believe I'm going to say this. This is our first tie of the ball game. And it occurs in the fourth quarter. I've seen some crazy things. You're not the only one down to Staples Horowitz. 30.3 left, 105 apiece. Now Castle shoots to give the Spurs the lead. They've got it. Spurs by 1. 106-105, and Mike Brown uses a timeout. Each team has 1 timeout remaining. Man, if you like games like this, and if you like play-by-play calls like this, please support the channel via Cash App, via PayPal, GoFundMe, or a Super Chat. We're coming down to the wire. 30.3 remaining. Spurs 106, Knicks 105. Back with a finish after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now, the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, aka Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV, and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I don't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable, and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic. They called Car Shield and saved my family and I $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover.
All right, next ball, 30.3 seconds remaining. Josh Hart to pull the trigger. Foul line extended right. Against the 5-second count, he comes in play to Brunson, guarded by Devin Vassell. 20 on the shot clock, 27 on the big one. Jalen Brunson assists a dribble. Brunson on the drive, right of the lane. Double fake, pitches the right corner to Towns. Back to Brunson, 13 to shoot. Brunson on the drive in the lane. High off the glass, no good. Ball tipped out. Race to the ball. Fox got it. On the fly, lays it up. No. Rebound Knicks. 9 seconds left. They won't call time. Alvarado back the other way. Straddles the timeline. And timeout called. Oh, the Spurs had a chance to seal the game, and they missed the layup. So Josh Hart misses a free throw. Misses a dunk, I should say, on one end. And De'Aaron Fox misses a gimme at the other end. Law of averages, folks. Holy cow. We got a break. 5.7 seconds left. Spurs 106, Knicks 105. We'll come back with the finish after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles.
Man, Jose Alvarado nearly committed an over and back violation. He never established himself in the front court, but the Knicks have it in their front court. 5.7 left. They have no timeouts remaining. 106-105 Spurs. 5.7 seconds left. Here we go. Anunoby to pull the trigger at the timeline. In play to Brunson. 4 seconds. Brunson for 3. Nope. Follow. Good by Anunoby with 1.2 seconds left. And the Spurs take time. OG Anunoby with 35 points.
35. Wow.
OG Anunoby with a miraculous tip with 1.2 left. Is that the dagger for the Spurs, not just for this game, but for the series?
I think it is.
Wow. I just heard John McEnroe mouth the word wow.
Right.
Unbelievable. And Brunson took a very quick shot. Anunoby just flew in and tipped it in.
That's all having your teammates back, just in case something bad happens.
OG Anunoby looks to be our player of the game. But there's 1.2 seconds left. Now, how do the Spurs respond? Oh, baby, the Knicks have wiped out a 29-point lead, and they lead by 1 with 1.2 seconds remaining. It took them 45 minutes of game time to lead for the first time.
Well, what did we say before? It seems like as soon as the Spurs go up,
you got
their foot up the gas.
And they took their foot off the gas and then some. 1.2 seconds left. Oh, baby. Dylan Harper to come in. Foul line extended left. He looks. A lob in play to Castle. Throws the shot up. Nope, and the Knicks win.
Wow.
And no foul either. Wow. The Knicks come all the way back from 29 down, and they lead this series 3-1. OG Anunoby is our player of the game, 35 points. This is the largest comeback win in World Championship Series history, and it belongs to the New York Knicks as they come back from 29 down and win it 107-106. The Spurs led 81-52 with 6.5 remaining in the third. And the Knicks said enough is enough. They come all the way back and win it 107-106. We'll come back and wrap it up after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
Man, I can't believe that I was here and y'all were here for the biggest comeback in NBA World Championship Series history, and the Knicks did it. 107-106. They wipe out a 29-point deficit because the Spurs led this game 81-52. And in my mind, I'm saying this is 2-2 going back to Texas. The Spurs had 41 in the opening quarter, 41 points, 76 at the half, and they only scored 31 points in the second half. It was all New York. They kept cutting into this lead, cutting into the lead. Our player of the game tonight is the veteran from Indiana, OG Anunoby. I'm pulling up the totals right now. And they set the record Knicks did they outscored the Spurs 32-16. 30 points in the second half of the Spurs. The Knicks had 32 in the fourth quarter alone. The Spurs do not deserve to win this series. After what I've seen, the Spurs have given away 3 games in this series. Games 1, 2, and 4.
Right.
They nearly gave away game 3.
Right.
They nearly gave away game 3. Bruce Marmy is with us for the post-game show. Fans don't want to go home. That's a first, in my view, of MSG. Jalen Brunson led the Knicks with 36 points. And I'm getting the box score for you guys right now. Wemby led the Spurs with 24. Dylan Harper, 21. De'Aaron Fox and Devin Vassell had 18. Stephon Castle, 13. Here is the missing piece for San Antonio. It's Julian Champagnie. He was great in Texas. He has not done well in New York. He only got 5 points tonight. Keldon Johnson, Carter Bryant, Luke Cornett all played. Had a grand total of 7 points between the 3 of them. The Spurs had 28 points off the bench. Anunoby, I incorrectly said 35. He had 33. 33 for OG Anunoby. But OG Anunoby is our player of the game with the winning tip with 1.2 seconds remaining. Karl Anthony Towns, 13 points, 10 rebounds. Josh Hart had 6. Mikal Bridges, 7. Jalen Brunson, as I mentioned, 36 points in the effort. The Knicks have to get some production off their bench. They had a grand total of 10 points off of their bench, but you don't need a bench when you have OG Anunoby putting in 33, Jalen Brunson putting in 36, and this Knicks team just competed all the way to the finish. Hats off to the New York Knicks, man. Hats off to the Knicks for one whale of a comeback win. The final score one more time. The Knicks 107 and the Spurs 106. Victor and I will come back with a final word after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now, the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV, and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I don't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable, and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic. They called Car Shield and saved my family on $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give Car Shield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
Car Shield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN.
My thanks to Michael Lau for all of our voiceovers. My thanks also to Dr. K for voiceovers for the morning show. Victor Locke, my partner in crime, rode with me tonight, and you were here for the whole game, man. The Spurs were up by 29 points. 29. And
it's like I said earlier. It's like the Spurs start off hot, but then they completely disintegrate towards the end of the game, and it's exactly what happened.
It's exactly what happened tonight.
To me, it says it's either the Spurs are just not ready for this type of limelight, or this is just the Knicks' year.
It could be a combination of both. It could very well be a combination of both, because the Knicks have played this World Championship Series like they wanted it. The Spurs have played this World Championship Series like they're just glad to be here. And I originally thought at the top of the series that it would be the other way around.
Yeah.
No, the Knicks are not playing around. Hey, here's my salute to the New York Knicks. They're up 3-1. If you want to see New York, I want to tell you this right now. If you want to see the full salute from the Snowman, finish the job.
Finish it off.
Finish the job. You have 3 shots to finish the job. You've already won 2 in Texas. All right? Make it 3 and finish the job.
Right.
That's all that's left for the Knicks to do, is to finish the job, and they will have their first world championship since 1973. Unbelievable comeback by the New York Knicks. They get all the credit in the world from old Snowman and the rest of us here. From 29 down, they win 107-106. The New York Knicks lead this series 3-1. Join us tomorrow when we'll be back in the regular studio with Indiana Fever basketball, and we may flip over with some Championship Central coverage as the Stanley Cup Finals play their Game 5 at the Lenovo Center in Raleigh, North Carolina. Next game we'll have for you will be the NBA World Championship game number 5 on Saturday in San Antonio, Texas. The Knicks lead this series 3-1. I never thought I would say something like that in this lifetime. And I've always said that if there's one Knick besides Patrick Ewing and the 90s Knicks that would be totally vindicated should the Knicks win it all, his name is Charles Smith. Look up Game 5 of the East Finals against the Bulls, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Victor Locke and Brian Snow hanging here at Championship Central. Shane Lake is our producer. Shane Lake is our producer this evening. Victor's the engineer. Dr. K is our coordinating producer. Your final one more time. Knicks 107, Spurs 106. We'll be with you tomorrow at 10 a.m. That's tomorrow and Friday. 10 a.m. and we're going for 3 hours just to test the 3-hour waters a little bit. For Victor Locke and the crew, my name is Brian Snow. Hope that you enjoyed it as we enjoyed bringing it to you. I hope God blesses you and gives you all a good night's sleep, because I'm certainly going to have a good night's sleep. See y'all tomorrow at 10 a.m. for Snowman in the Morning. Good night, and God bless everybody.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN. The preceding has been a presentation of the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Go to watchsmsn.com for more information and look for the return of snowmanmultimedia.com. Good night, everybody.